What is up, man? Good afternoon. As we got some football, NFL football. We got playoffs. Yeah, playoffs are here finally. Playoffs are here finally. We got the Rams and the Panthers coming up. So, all right. Hopefully this is a good football game. Hope it's better than the stuff we saw last night. Hope it's better than that. That game last night was one-sided. So hope this game is better. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? This afternoon? But yeah, so hopefully, hope this game is much better than that shit we saw last night. But as for 3 of the 4 picked the Rams on the pregame, I agree with that. We got the Bears and the Packers tonight. The Bears should win that game. Bears are at home. Bears should win that game. All right, what was I going to do here? I forgot what I was going to do. Yeah, man. All right. All right. What's up, Louisiana sports guy? What's going on today? Man? As NFL playoffs up, Randall. So yeah, last night's game was pretty boring. Hope this one's not like that. Yeah. Hopefully this one's not like that one. But anyway, yeah, I don't give a shit about that, man. I don't care about people that do that. Who cares? Who cares? Indiana's the best team this year. That's all that matters. I don't know why people get so upset about, they have to talk about who's the best team ever. Who cares about who's the best team ever is? Who's the best team this year? Indiana is. Come on, want to come inside? And you don't get no special award, so there's no special trophy. Anyway, now. Yeah, LSU needs to go get a quarterback. They signed all these receivers and all this. Who's going to throw the football to them? We don't have a quarterback. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about who the hell our quarterback's going to be. Who the quarterback's going to be? Gotta be. Hopefully it's Levitt. Yeah, Tiger Rant was crying about that last night. They were crying. They were crying about somebody getting compared to the 2019 LSU team. Like, who cares, man? LSU was the best team that year. Bama was the best team in 2020. Georgia was the best team in 21 and 22. Indiana's the best team in 2025. They're the best team. But look at it's a dark, it's a gloomy day over there in Charlotte. Yeah, what's the weather in Charlotte? Panthers win, says Peter. Yeah, that's another position that the Saints. Saints too. Another position that LSU needs is a lineman. But Saints too. It's 73 degrees in Charlotte. Man. What's up, Rue? Hey, why you always want to get right in my face and put your mouth right in my face? What? What? Why you always want to do that? You always want to do that when I'm out here. You do want to do that. When I'm inside, you don't want to do that. When I'm out here, you want to do that. Why? What's up with out here? Anyway, now I don't know who I want to win. I mean, I don't care for these teams. I pull for the Saints. I don't really pull for anybody else. Not in the NFL. And I don't care if you. I really don't care about the Rams. You know, the Rams were a division rival for the Saints for a long time in the NFC West. So, and you know, Carolina's a division rival for us right now. So, I really don't care for either one of these teams. Let's hope for a good game. Let's hope for a good game. So, boy, it was storming here this morning. I mean, it was a downpour for several hours, for a few hours. So, yeah, the rain was coming down. Started around 7 o'clock. I think a little after 7 o'clock, and then it didn't end until past 10. I'm trying to remember correctly. Who's getting the kick? Oh, we're going to commercial. We're going to commercial. That's what we're doing. There is no kick yet. Forgot this game started at 3. I thought this game started at 3 o'clock, but no, it's 3:30. The Panthers beat the Rams earlier this season in Charlotte, so let's see. And hopefully, I don't think either one of these teams is going to beat somebody like last night. Last night was just man, I didn't see that coming. Thought Indiana would win, but I didn't think Indiana would beat them by that much. I thought Oregon would put up much of a better fight than that. That game was awful last night. To be a Final Four game, that game was awful last night. I suppose that's the best 4 teams in the country played the last 2 nights, and that's what we were treated to last night was a blowout. But Indiana's really good, man. Indiana's probably the best team this year. So they're very well coached, man. Miami's going to have to play a really A+ game to beat them. So, because Indiana, they don't make mistakes. They don't have many dumb penalties. They don't turn the ball over. I mean, they're so well coached, and it's just refreshing to see a team that does all the little things right. Unlike LSU, that does nothing right. Refreshing to see a team that actually doesn't make mistakes. Does the little things. Don't turn the ball over. Play defense. Physical. So, yeah. Last night was. If you're an Oregon fan, you got to be embarrassed by the performance, not because you lost, because of the performance you had last night was just god awful. So Arby's now has a Arby's now has a like a box, like like Taco Bell has a box. Wendy's has that, and McDonald's has that burger, fries, chicken nuggets, and the drink. Now Arby's has a box meal. Man, gotta have a meal. What's up, Eagle Fang? I think the Rams will blow them out. Well, Carolina beat them early in the year, so we'll see. It is a home playoff game for Charlotte. I keep calling them Charlotte. For Carolina. I mean, I remember the Saints going to play the Seahawks on the road, and the Seahawks were 7-9, and they beat us in the playoffs. So I remember that game. That was the year after the Saints won the Super Bowl. Anyway, Arby's got customers. Forgot they existed. Arby's. Yeah, everybody forgets Arby's is still around. Apparently, people still eat roast beef sandwiches. Surprisingly, enough people still eat roast beef sandwiches for Arby's to stay in business. So, yeah. I've eaten Arby's before. Arby's is okay, but it's not something I would go out and get. Hell, it's been a long time since I went and got Arby's. But I do like their fries though. I do like their fries. Oh yeah, because the Seahawks won the NFC West, and the Saints were the wild card. Weren't we like 11-5 or something like that? And we had to go on the road in the playoffs because Seahawks won their division. So that was a rule, just like today. Carolina won. They're 8-9. They won their division. They get a home playoff game. They really should reseed those things when that happens. I mean, I guess you can still get into playoffs if you win your division, but you shouldn't. If the wild card team has a better record, then they should be able to host the playoff game. But I digress. All right, so the Panthers. Looks like they'll get the ball first. Oh, there's Cam. There's Cam. Oh, they bring back Cam Newton out. Is Cam Newton going to fake try to fumble? No, fake try to recover a fumble again? Remember when Cam Newton pussied out and didn't recover the fumble? I remember. Will they fire McMahon? Well, Woodward's gone, so probably so. But, they don't care about basketball. I keep telling everybody, until LSU proves, or until they show that they care about men's basketball, I'm not going to watch men's basketball. Until they actually show that they actually care and want to win in men's basketball, I'm not going to watch it. They care about baseball. They do care about football, and they care about women's basketball, but they don't care about men's basketball. They haven't. They didn't care. They honestly didn't care about it when Will Wade was here, because they really didn't give Will Wade the support he needed. For him to field teams. That's why he had to go out and pay players himself, because they had no bag man. So they don't care about men's basketball. So watch it. I care. Trevin, what's up? Yeah, why should I care about men's basketball? Because they don't care, man. There's kickoff. And going to be a returnable to the 20, 25, up to the 35-yard line. What's up, Trevin? What's up, Trevin? I need to do a shot because Trevin's here. Don't go nowhere, Trevin. I wasn't gonna do a shot, but I wasn't gonna do one. But Trevin's here, and I have to. So don't go nowhere, Trevin. So hold your tits. All right, 1st and 10, Charlotte. Why do I keep calling them Charlotte? Carolina. I don't know why I keep calling them fucking Charlotte. Maybe I knew to drink a beer. There's a handoff. Dowdle gets about a yard. Maybe I do need a freaking beer. I can call him by the right goddamn name. All right. So 2nd and 9 coming up. We go. 2nd and 9 here for Carolina. As Bryce Young throws. That's gonna be incomplete, and a lot of tight coverage there. A lot of tight coverage there. Be 3rd down. You here? You heard Trevin? Are you here? Are you still here? You still here, Trevin? All right, 3rd and 9 here for Carolina. The Panthers. They have it at the 37-yard line. Young throws, catch made, but at the 30, gotta go forward, and gonna be about a yard short. This Leggett. About to be 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Yeah, Charlotte Panthers will probably fit in because they play in Charlotte, but they 4th and 1. Thank God for twist off tops. I didn't see that. He brought his horse game. I guess Trevin's not here. I gotta text him and tell him to come back to the stream. They're gonna go for it on their own 45. Bryce Young rolls right, and they're giving chase. That's gonna be incomplete. And turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. Man, I don't know about that play call, man. I don't know about that play call. By the Charlotte Panthers or the Carolina Panthers. Man, hold on. I got to text Trevin. Oh, here he is. He's there. Okay. Never mind. All right, you're here. Let's get ready to text your butt. Yeah. You left your Pepsi here last night as Stafford going to go down the field at the 30, catch made, and Nakua gets down to the 29-yard line. Yeah, you left your Pepsi here, man. Oh, you driving? Yeah, good thing you weren't driving. Good thing you weren't leaving this morning over here because it was the weather was god awful this morning. Weather was god awful from like 7 o'clock till like 11. It was just bad weather. All right, 1st and 10, Los Angeles. Hand off. And gets up to, that's about a 6-yard gain for Kyron Williams. Second, both, no, 5, you can call it a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up. Yeah, I don't know why you go for it on your own 45-yard line in the first quarter. It's the first quarter, man. I mean, that's just how you take yourself out of the football game. That's just, man. All right, 2nd and 5 from the 24. Play action, and Nakua with the catch gets across the 20 down to the 14. 1st down, Rams. 1st down, Los Angeles. Hosting. Yeah, when I check out the recruiting. There's all these players that they're hosting. You know, I get excited when somebody actually signs. You know, I'm like, oh, somebody's visiting. All right, yeah, he's visiting 8 other teams too. Who's gonna get the most money? 1st and 10. Stafford throws in the end zone. Touchdown. Nakua. Touchdown. That was Nakua. Touchdown. Yeah. Well, just like that, it's now 6-0 Rams. That was easy. That was freaking easy. Drink my Pepsi. I'm gonna dump that shit out. Well, wonder what I can make with it. I don't drink Pepsi, man. I drink Coke. Here comes the extra point. It's good. Yeah, I don't drink Pepsi. I drink Coke. Ugh, man. Yeah, they won the South, all right, huh? I mean, NFC South was just bad, man. This year, NFC South was just so bad this year. It just, it's like, all right. So, yeah, man. So, already 7-0. Yeah, of course you got to get a commercial break in. When you get a score, you got to get that commercial break in. So anyway. Oh yeah, you know what? It's all about money. The Coca-Cola train. That's a really good idea, Paulie. Somebody's going to see this stream, and they're going to see your post. In a few years, they're going to have like the Coca-Cola transfer portal. So somebody's going to take your $1 million idea. Yep, somebody is going to take your $1 million idea and run with it, Paulie. So and don't expect to get any residual checks from that either, because they're going to say that they're the one that invented the name, not you. So yeah, I know, man. I'm glad you came, man. Because I really enjoyed your company, man. Really enjoyed your company. So. Yeah, I'm glad you came over. I'm glad you actually texted me and said, "Man, I'm gonna stop by." Okay, I don't think Brandy will mind. I don't think she'll care. Yeah, yeah. Somebody's gonna. Yeah, it was a great time. Even though the game was utter garbage. I had a really fun time calling the game because I had actually somebody here with me. It'd have been boring as hell if I was by myself, twiddling my thumb by myself. But yeah, that was a 4-play, 45-yard drive. Didn't even take 2 minutes off the clock, and the Rams lead 7-0. And here comes the kickoff. Here comes the kickoff we all love, and that's going to be bounce at the 10, picks up 15 to the 20, and it gets tripped up. At the 20. That's where Carolina will have it. Yeah, the CEO. That's right, the Chief Executive Officer of Goose Sports. It's not me, not I. Somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said the Rams might blow them out. I'm not going to say nothing just yet. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Panthers at the 20-yard line. As Bryce has a catch made across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Goes Coker. Yeah, I don't. They should go back to the old kickoff, but I don't think they will. Just like college football's not going to go back to the old transfer rules and players staying 3 years. Those days are long gone. I don't think the NFL is going back to the old kickoff, but I wish they would. There's a handoff. That's a first down up to the 32. Is that Chuba Hubbard? First down, Panthers. Yeah, I wonder how many injuries does it save, this new kickoff rule that they got from the XFL. So, yeah, I wonder. I bet whoever came up with the idea of plagiarism stole from somebody else. Ah, that's nice. I like that one. All right, first and 10 here for the Panthers. As Bryce over to catch. That's Chuba Hubbard with the catch at 35 up to the 38-yard line. The sun's gonna be brutal in a minute because the clouds are kind of clear. Where's my green screen at? Oh, it's over there. I gotta go get my green screen and block the sun. 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line. Their own 38 for the Panthers. There's Bryce. Gets out of there's a flag, and now he does get sacked. So it's probably going to be a holding call. But he does get sacked on the play. It was a holding call. Offset. Put this screen up where the sun's not blinding me in my back. There we go. Now the sun's not going to blind me. Oh, we got a injury timeout, huh? Yeah, he carried the first play of the game. He carried the ball. Dowdle. Yeah, man, it is. It's a little windy out here, man. It's a little windy. Plus, my little mesh screen that we put up, the dogs kind of screwed it up going in and out the last time they were here, but it only cost like $8. So I'll just go get another $8 screen for next year to help keep the mosquitoes out. Mosquitoes. Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, we talked about T.J. Finley playing for so many teams. Max Johnson's getting the same way. Yeah. I mean, hell, Max Johnson was on that 2020 team that won in the swamp in the shoe game. And he's still playing football. What's up, Kelly Gardner? How is Max Johnson still playing and T.J. Finley still playing football? The shoe game was 5 years ago. Going to be 6 years next year. And Max Johnson and T.J. Finley are still playing college football. Eh. That's just wild, man. Yeah, somehow they have eligibility. I just don't understand. I mean, I understand everybody got the COVID year. Everybody got a free year for COVID. Well, it should be over with, man. Shit. 2020 was 5 years ago. This should be the last year. This should be the last year of the COVID crap. But anyway, rant over on that. Is grow sage. Skeeters can't handle it, and they will have to look at that. 3rd and 9. As Young throws left side, got a guy open, but he overthrew McMillan. Man, McMillan was going down the sideline, but overthrew him. Grow some sage. Yeah, they go to the UFL. Hell, the UFL needs stars, man. I mean, the UFL is trying to succeed. They need players that people know. Then, oh yeah, now they're gonna punt. Punt time here for the Panthers. And punts away. And going to go back at the 10. Feels at the 10. Now it goes backwards to the 6, 7 yard line. That was good special teams play by Carolina. Oh, 1st and 10 Rams. I'm sure we'll have a commercial break here. Yeah, the UFL needs to try to not shut down. They need to get some players that are out of college or in the transfer portal, that are stuck in the transfer portal, that are trying to play football. That's part of the UFL's problem is they don't really have those. Well, they're not really going to have the big players, but the big time players. But all right, first down for the Rams. Handoff as Williams gets up to the 11-yard line. Yeah. We got a Panthers player on the cart. 70 must be a lineman, number 79. Well, Mavericks doing Coast Guard work this weekend. Yeah, it's his last weekend doing Coast Guard stuff because he's going to be he's getting out. He graduated nursing school. Here's a pass caught by Nakua. That's a first down to the 20, up to the 23-yard line. Yes, this is the last time Maverick is going to be doing his Coast Guard duties. So, because because he's been in the reserves for a few, but a year now, 2 years. Shit, how long? A year now? Maybe 2 years. Shit. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 23, and now he's gonna be a Gaylord Falker. I told y'all got to mess with him next time you see him, or you see him. Here's a handoff up to about the he's still going to about the 28-yard line. Yeah, so next time Grant's on camera, you're gonna have to say, "What's up, Gaylord?" Gaylord Falker. All right, so it's second down here for the Rams. Ball to their own 28-yard line. Stafford, that's Corum on the carry. He'll get about 3. Be 3rd and 1. Yeah, he's not on the water actually. He's on land. Where he does his drill, they call it. They're actually not on the open water. But yeah, if he was out in the open water like he used to be, because it probably would be a little choppy out there. Well, depends upon where you are. 3rd and 1, because sometimes they were down by Cuba. Here's a handoff, and Corum's not going to get there. It's 4th down. Yeah, sometimes they would go down. They would go down to Cuba. So now the Rams got a punt. Where you at? Hey. barking over there. So punt time for Los Angeles. Is Etienne back to receive the punt. Punts away. And going to bounce at the out of well, actually goes out of bounds around the 18-yard line. That's where Carolina will have it. What's up? What's up, Germany? What's up? Having a good day. Don't put my Panthers down. They're going to win today. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. Like I said, I think they screwed up the first drive they screwed up on, trying to go for a 4th down. What are you ground at? You know, you growl at kids. You hear kids playing. You hear kids playing like down the street. That's what you're hearing, and you're growling at them. Why are you growling at them? They're not coming to get you. They're not coming to get you. Yes. All right, so now the Panthers are going to get the ball back for their 3rd possession. At least their defense held them on the rank on the last possession. The Bears, yeah, I have Prime. I have Prime. So yeah, I should I can do the Bears and the Packers. The Bears. The Bears. Yeah. There he is, man. There he is, Travis Root. He's on alert. So I hear kids voices and they're playing, and I think I want to go play with them. Is that what it is? You want to go play with them? Is that what it is? You want to go play with them, huh? That's what it is. You want to go play with them. I know. The Bears win tonight. I think the Bears should win. They're at home. They should win. No. We got the NASCAR Hall of Fame over there in Charlotte. NASCAR. Hunt Brothers Pizza. NASCAR. If I date, when's Daytona? February 15th. Oh, I'll be on a boat on February 15th. Yeah. I'll be on a boat. All right, first down for Carolina. And so that's a sack, man. Nobody blocked 95. As Ford just was untouched. 9-yard loss. I mean, nobody even blocked the dude. Nobody even blocked the dude. I mean, he ran right by the center. So it's 2nd down and 19 for Carolina at their own 10-yard line. And it's Young. And the catch made the 15, gets up to the 20. That's what Trembled, the 21-yard line. Going to be 3rd down for Carolina. Oh, that's who that was that went out? 79? Landman. That's not Billy Bob Thornton. Look at some guy named Landman just ran off the field for the Rams. That's not Billy Bob. 3rd and 8 for Carolina. 3rd and 8. There's Bryce back in the throw. There's a slant. That's a catch, man. It's a 1st down. Up to the 33-yard line is Coker. Gets the 1st down for Carolina. What's up, Sebastian? Yep, going on a cruise. I'm gonna miss Mardi Gras this year. Gonna miss Mardi Gras. Oh well. Oh well. All right, yeah, pop the squall. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Panthers at the 32-yard line. There's a play action. Gonna roll right, and Young's gonna just throw it away at the last second. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Yeah, the NFC South winner was yeah. We got 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line. There's a handoff, and gets about 4 yards. Who was that? It was Etienne on the carry. Yeah, I haven't seen Dowdle carry the ball. The first play of the game he carried the football. Haven't seen him since. We got Witherspoon down for Los Angeles. And Witherspoon's down for Los Angeles. So we're going to have a injury timeout. Injury timeout. You haven't seen Dowdle since the first play of the game. I thought it was the first play of the game where he yeah, we're back. Sun's down and up. No man, still that cloud might go away. I don't think so. All right. Oh yeah, they're showing his after his benching in 2024, how Bryce Young has really improved exponentially since then. All right, so it's going to be third down coming here for Carolina. Third and we're going to call it 6. 3rd and 6. We got 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Ball at the Throne 35. There's the Bryce in the shotgun. Come on, snap the football. Snap the football. Gets it snapped. And he got hit, but the pass is complete up to the 42 to Trimble. That's a first down. First down, Carolina. Yeah, he looked lost when he got benched a few years ago. And he's been he's done a 180. And he's done a 180, and it's maybe it woke him up, man. You know, why is he closing his eyes throwing the football? Right, 1st and 10. Here's a slant to McMillan. That's a first down to the 43-yard line. First down, Carolina. First down, Carolina. First down, Panthers. Yeah, it keeps swaying, huh? It's swaying in it's blowing in the wind, man. So it's I gotta get like a some kind of something. Like a tarp, I don't know. I need something. I would need something huge to wrap around here. As Young gonna throw and it's picked off up to the 35, out of bounds. First down, Rams. Man, what kind of pass was that, Bryce? We're just talking good about you. And he throws an interception to Durant. Now there's a flag down. Man, let's look at the replay here. Oh, the receiver stopped. The receiver stopped. The receiver stopped. Oh, shit. Damn it, hit the wrong button. I changed the channel. Yeah, I mean, the receiver also stopped on the play. All right, 1st and 10, Rams at the 48-yard line. Hand off to Williams. He's up to the 40-yard line. So first down to Los Angeles. Yeah, the receiver also stopped on the route. All right, so Rams with the ball after the interception. 2nd and 2 from the 40. Stafford. Here's a little dump off. And a nice one-handed catch to the 35 to the 30. Up to the 25-yard line goes Parkinson. First down, Los Angeles. Yeah, it was pouring here earlier this morning. It was pouring here earlier this morning. Nice little one-handed catch by the tight end, man. Just put his arm out there and hand out there and got it. I ball at the 26. 1st and 10, Los Angeles. Now we're gonna have a end of the quarter. Yep, it's end of the quarter. Yeah, end of the quarter. End of the quarter. End of the quarter. And it's 7-0 Rams. Is Stafford older than Brady? I don't think so, but yeah, I don't think he's older than Brady. I don't think he's older than Brady. Yeah, his son's. I figured the cloud would kind of go away. Hold on, let me call me. Hold on a second. Hello? Yeah, a board fell down. What was that? Okay. What did you write about me? He was that. But he got his way back in. So, did he? Well, how did he come in? No. But he was. He was out. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, because he was right on me when he called me. But yeah, so yeah, the board fell down, so he must have been outside the back fence. Okay. I gotta go fix that. I gotta go fix that hole in the fence. All right. Bye. All right. I'll tell you in a minute. First down for the Rams is a handoff as Williams gets up to the 20-yard line. My wife called him. She goes, "Is Rue out?" So what do you mean he's out? He's right by me. He's like, well, the neighbor called and said Rue was out in the back. I guess the fence board fell down, and I guess he was behind the fence. So, but he came back. So I gotta go fix the fence board here at halftime. I gotta go nail it back because he'll be. So he was out. 2nd and 4. There's a handoff as Williams gets about 2 yards. So yeah, so he was kind of out. Something when he was barking earlier, something sounded different. Something sounded like he was behind the fence. And then he came back, so I didn't think two things about it. And then my wife just called me. She's like, "Is Rue out?" I was like, "No, Rue's right by me. He's sitting right here." He's like, "Well, neighbor called and said that she thought she saw him back behind outside the fence." Well, he was outside the fence, but he came back though. He didn't run away. He came back. 3rd and 2. Stafford throws, catch made by Nakua. Gets down to the 10-yard line. So yeah, he's doing good, man. He's like, yeah, he's doing good today. At least you came back. At least you came back. You could have. When you were a puppy, you probably would have ran away. Well, I guess you know now where your bread's buttered. You know your bread's buttered. So at halftime, I'll have to go fix that. I'm going to go nail that fence board back. There's a handoff to Williams. We'll get down to the 5-yard line, and that's about it. So, yeah, he is a trip. No, nobody's home. There's nobody home. I'm the only one that's home. There's nobody home. There's nobody home. Why you get so excited? There's nobody home. It's just me. Just you and I. I don't know what you hear. I'll let you go look. You don't believe me. Go check it out. You don't believe me? Like 2nd and goal. Here's a pass to Nakua. And he'll get down to the goal line. Scores. Touchdown. It was 13-0. $13-0. I know. I told him there's nobody home but just me. My wife's not home right now, but he thought somebody was home, so I had to let him inside, so he'll find out himself. But yeah, yeah. The fence is kind of old in the back, so when it rains, sometimes these nails have rotted away. And every once in a while, I have to go nail some back in. So, like I said, his bark sounded weird earlier, like he sounded outside the fence. But I didn't think two things about it because he came right back. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I think so. He must have heard something. Surprised he doesn't want to come back out here. Maybe. Oh. I told you there was nobody. I told you there was nobody home. I told you there was nobody home. I tried telling you that, but you didn't want to listen to me. I gotta go fix that board. At halftime, I gotta go get the hammer, fix that board. So, yeah, might be a Falcon. Yeah, he no Falcon fan. Ain't no Falcon fan. We talk about Willis. Just talk about Willis. All right, so the Panthers gotta do something, man. Panthers gotta do something. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at halftime. That way I have time. Yeah, every so often when you get a heavy rain, one of those fence boards falls down. So now I gotta go nail them back in. Right, though, we'll do that at halftime. Yeah, this game could get out of hand. Game could get out of hand. Now, come on, Carolina. Let's go down and do something, man. There is a kickoff. It's going to be a touchback. So 1st and 10, Carolina, what, 30-yard line, 35-yard line, what's it, 25? Yeah, I don't know anymore. I think it's a 35-yard line. The way Indiana played last night, I don't think Miami can beat that team. Indiana's going to have a bad game. They're going to have a bad game. The ball at the 35-yard line for Carolina as Hubbard gets about 3 yards. I guess Dowdle's out because Dowdle hasn't played since that first carry of the game. But yeah, the way Indiana played last night, I just don't see how they can lose. I mean, they're gonna have to have a bad game for Miami to have a chance. I mean, the Indiana's they're just the best team in the country. 2nd and 7. But they're the number 1 team for a reason. As Bryce pressured, now going to roll, throws, and going to be caught at the 32. That's a first down. I think it's Coker with the reception. Yeah, Miami does have a good defense. Miami does have a good defense, but so does Indiana. And plus, Indiana, they just don't beat themselves. All right, 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. There's play action. Bryce throws and coming back with the catch. That's McMillan to the 33-yard line. Yeah, Panthers have got to do something on this drive, man. Otherwise, I might as well just go inside and play Fortnite. All right, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. There's a play action by Bryce Young. Looking, throws, Caught over the middle at the 12, slides to the 11 to McMillan. It's a first down. First down, Panthers. Well, let's see if they can. Let's see if they can finish the drive. But it's first down, but they're on the 11-yard line. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was letting me know that there was a fence board down. All right, first and 10 at the 11. That's what he was doing. There's a handoff to Hubbard. We'll get down to the 5, down to the 3. Going to be a second down. When he was barking earlier, it just sounded different. It's like, it sounds like he's like behind the fence, but then he came right when I called him. He came like right back. So I thought maybe I wasn't looking back there, but so he was outside the fence, but he came back there. I came back. Second and 3. Second and 3 is Bryce Young throws and going to be incomplete. Good defense. Going to be third down. Yeah, they move the ball. The Panthers have moved. This is their best drive so far. Yeah, when did 79 get hurt for Carolina? I totally missed that because he's on the cart. I totally missed him getting hurt. So third and 3. As back to throw is Young. And going to be incomplete. Going to be fourth. Oh, now there's a flag. Now they're showing a flag. Now they're showing a flag. Why are the flags always so late? So they call pass interference against Durant. But why are they always throwing the flags so late? Anyway. So first and goal now for the Panthers. What are you saying, Paulie? 5-year-old. I got to read what Paulie says. Paulie says, there's a handoff to Hubbard. It's a touchdown. So Chuba Hubbard scores. Touchdown, Carolina. Let's see what he says. A 5-year-old showed me an alternative way to play Fortnite. He just found cars and raced everywhere until he was one of the last 2 there. Guaranteed second place. Damn, so Panthers get the touchdown that they needed. Here comes the extra point. It's good. It's 14-7. Back in the game. Back in the game. Back in the game. Back in the game. All right. Now they just need to play a little bit of defense, and they can get the ball back and score before halftime. That's what they need, man. Oh wait, man. So at least it's a little cool today. I'm not wearing like shorts. I'm actually wearing blue jeans today. What's this OM cheeseburger at Applebee's? That doesn't look very appetizing. I don't know. That didn't look very appetizing. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it looked on TV. But yeah. Oh, here's a Pepsi commercial for Trevin. Yeah. Pepsi. Yeah, lady forgot our Pepsi last night when she delivered our pizza. She forgot Trevin's Pepsi. Made her go back and get it. But that was a sign, man. That's a sign not to get Pepsi. Should have got Dr. Pepper or something. A starry mist. What's it called? Starry. Yeah. Used to be Sierra Mist. So. Or Brazen Play Calm. They just executed their plays a little better on that last drive. Now that's what they do on the defense side of the football. Oh wait, my day's going. I'm sorry. What's up? My day's going good, man. How you doing? Didn't see you chatting there. What's up, cool drummer? Yeah, Pepsi is never okay. I drink Coke. But yeah, how you doing over there, Bentley? I gotta look over there at the chat. Keep forgetting to do that. We got 8:53 to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Rams. As Panthers just scored. Make this a football game. Make this a football game. And that's going to be a touchback. Man. Going to be a touchback. Pepsi's too sweet. I'd rather Coke. Grew up, in the South. We drink Coke. You know, the Yankees drink Pepsi. All right, 1st and 10 here for Los Angeles at the 35-yard line. There's a handoff. That's Kyron Williams gets up to about close to the 40-yard line. Going to be second. I'm sorry, it was Corum on the carry. It was Corum. Going to be second down. I'm bringing Pepsi to your birthday party. No, yeah, bring no Pepsi. Oh, kick your butt, boy. Bring no Pepsi. Pepsi. Yeah. You should told her to bring back a Starry Mist or Dr. Pepper or Mug Root Beer. There's a play action. Oh, we got a false start. Yeah, Coke will take away that corrosion off your battery cable. Yeah. If you're in a pinch and you gotta clean your battery terminal on your car, and you got a can of Coke, pour a can of Coke on it. It'll go away. He'll go away. 2nd and 10. There's Stafford throws, catch made by the 4. Another flag down now. As Devontae made the catch, but there was a flag down. What's up, Divino? How you pronounce your name? How you doing, man? How you doing? Now we had offsides this time against the offense. We had offsides against the offense. Oh yeah, look at this fool. What was the receiver doing? I have no idea what the wide receiver was doing. He was lined up like past the football. I mean, you need to get your eyes checked. I mean, you need to go to America's Best. 2nd and 15 for the Rams. Stafford throw, guy open, caught at the 40. That's a first down. Gets up and gets to the 33-yard line. That was Higbee with the catch. What's up, man? How you doing, Divino? Yeah, how you line up offsides on offense? On offense, you line up offsides. The receiver was past the football. It was weird. Put this down now. Okay, the sun's gone. So it's 1st and 10 to the handoff. And it gets a few yards. Yeah. Minute. All right, yeah, the sun's not too bad now. 2nd and 9 here for Los Angeles. They have it at the Carolina 33-yard line. Yeah, he was wide open. Where was the defense at? You're right. Where's the defense at? Little Caesars is the real deal. I'll say this for fast food pizza, for the price, Little Caesars isn't bad for the price, and for fast food pizza, that's what Pizza Hut is, and Domino's, and Papa John's, and Marco's, and Little Caesars. So that's all they are, is fast food pizza. So I don't know why everybody shits on Little Caesars. So what do you think? It's fast food pizza. 2nd and 9. Stafford over the middle, catch made down to the 28-yard line. That's Nakua. He's having a good day. It's 3rd down coming up. The door closed? Why didn't close the damn door? Yes. Windy. 3rd and 3. It's windy, man. Damn. So 3rd and 3 here for Los Angeles at the 28 of Carolina as they're going right to left. Stafford throws towards the 10-yard line, but I think he's out of bounds. I don't think Devontae made the count. He did not make the catch. 4th down. Devontae Adams did not get 2 feet. Well, he made the catch, but he didn't get 1 foot in. So field goal time here for the Rams. Field goal time here for Los Angeles. 5:28 to go here in the half. As Mevis out of Missouri on for a 46-yard field goal. And the kick is up. And it's good. Got it. Good. 17-7 Rams now. You're right, man. It tells you something about Coca-Cola, man, how it takes away corrosion off batteries. And people and we drink it, you know. I definitely don't drink Coke like when I was in my 20s, I drank a lot of Coke during the day. And I probably would drink 2 to 4 a day, like in a 5-day work week. I would drink a bunch of, at least 2 to 4 a day. And of course that's not very healthy for you. That's exactly what Mexican pizza is. It's just two black tacos covered with meat, beans, and cheese. I used to like Taco Bell's Mexican pizzas, but until they started charging like $8 for one, then I didn't like it that much anymore. Now you can make a Mexican pizza for a lot less than $8. So the World Cup's in June. Oh, can the USA win a game in the World Cup? Is that our goal in the World Cup? Is just to win a game? Because we're never gonna. We're never gonna win the World Cup ever. But maybe win a game. Alrighty. We got 5:24 to go in the half, and Panthers are getting the ball back down by 10. And there's the kickoff, and it's going to be returned to the 10, 15 to the 20, and gets up to the 23-yard line. That's for Bryce Young, and the Panthers will have it. What time is it? No, it's only 4. It's only 4:36. Not time for you to eat yet. Not time for you to eat yet. All right. All right, 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. There's a handoff. That's Dowdle. We'll get to the 30, up to the 32. There's Dowdle back in the game. We haven't seen Dowdle since the first play of the game. But 2nd and 2 here for Carolina, under 5 minutes to go in the half. So 2nd and 2 from the 32. Their own 32 for Carolina. Handoff. And Dowdle will get maybe a yard. So 3rd down coming up here for Carolina. 3rd and 2 coming up. What? I'm calling the game. What you eating out there? You smacking on something? Stop. I don't know what you got out in that grass. 3rd and 2. As you hear the pass out to Hubbard, base dropped. Incomplete. I don't know what you ate out there. You're smacking your lips, and you were out there in the grass. No, don't you come look at me and no. No. No, you're not gonna come lick me after you've been out there in the grass. I don't want it. 4th down. Well, Carolina's about to get put out this game in the first half if they can't stop the Rams with this next possession. Yeah, you can't drop that, man. You can't drop a pass like that. Punts away. And gonna roll down to the 15. Now to the 14-yard line. Still going to the 12. That's where we down at the 12-yard line. What? I told you. I don't need you in my face because you've been out there in that yard, eating something in that yard. But no. Watch out. I gotta go inside real quick. Be right back. All right. First and 10. First and 10 here for the Rams. There's a handoff and gets up to the 15. Gets to the 15-yard line. All right. Well, 2nd and 6 for the Rams. They have it at their own 16-yard line. Stafford throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage. Really nowhere to throw the football to. Going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Be 3rd and 6. That was Stafford's first incompletion. He was 8 for 9. Or now, I'm sorry. Now he's 8 for 10. That was his second incompletion. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 here for LA at their own 16-yard line. There's Stafford. Now we got a timeout or timeout. Rams call timeout. Rams have called timeout here with 3:02 to go here in this second quarter. Hooey! All right, so it's third down and 6 here for the Rams at their own 16-yard line. There's Stafford back to throw. Going to go down the field and going to be overthrown Had Adams down the left sideline. It's incomplete. Now it's 4th down. Man, a good throw. Man. Man, that's a missed opportunity for Los Angeles. So punt time. Punt time. Punts away. And it's a fair catch at the third. Oh, you felt it. It's a muff. There's a muff. And the Rams fall on it. The Rams had it, man. The Rams had it, man. The Rams definitely had it. Man, yeah, now they finally. I saw them on TV. Come on. So the muff punt and the Rams recover. I mean, the Rams had it. I mean, you saw it on TV. You see it on TV. The Rams got the recovery. Man, this is just not good. Well, I don't have to move the football over. I can move the football. I mean, it's a clear recovery by the Rams. I mean, you can tell. I mean, the TV showed it. Man. So it's another turnover for Carolina. They had a turnover on downs, an interception, and now a muffed punt. That's 3 turnovers in the game. I know they don't count turnover on downs as a turnover, but they should. It says literally turnover on downs. So why is that not a turnover? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it literally says right there turnover on downs. But they don't count it as a turnover. It's a turnover. You turn the ball over. There's a handoff to Williams. Gets up to the 35-yard line. I'm sorry, that's Corum again. It was Corum again. That was 22, not 23. So, yeah, Corum's in the game right now for Los Angeles. Yeah, he definitely just muffed the punt, man. That's like I said, they count it as 2 turnovers, but in the game, but it's really 3. But I digress. 2nd and 3 here for LA at the 34. Handoff, and Corum gets up to the 30, up to the 26. That's a 2-minute warning. What's up, Paxton? What's up, Paxton? How you doing? What's up, Paxton? Oh, you must be on the vertical stream one. You must be on the vertical side. Be right back. I'm gonna go fix this fence board real quick. Well, I have a chance. I'm gonna go fix this fence board, bro, that you came down on. Look at that. What are we doing in there? Got it, Murray. All right. I'll fix it temporarily. I go fully finish it at halftime. I just wanted to put it up a little bit where it won't fall down. You like the vertical one better? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think the vertical is more geared to. They say it's more geared to like cell phones, and then the other one's geared to iPads and shit like that. But anyway, the playoff bracket. Playoff bracket. All right, so it's gonna be we got the 1st and 10 for Los Angeles at the 26-yard line of Carolina. Is Stafford. Here's a swing pass that's Williams. Gets to the 25, down to the 20, and gets down to the 15. That's a first down, but there is a flag down the play. Of course, there's got to be when there's a really good play, there's got to be a flag down. Looks like it's coming back because it looks like everybody's walking back. That's what exactly it's a block in the back. So it is coming back. It is coming back. It was 1st and 20. First and 20 now for LA. Ball back at the 36-yard line of Carolina. And Stafford, there's a handoff to that's Williams. And he gets about 5 or 6 yards. Going to be second down for the Rams coming up. Panthers are a miserable team to watch. And we beat this team. We beat this team twice, man. It's 72 degrees. Winds are at 15 miles per hour. But they got to be getting that weather that we got this morning, soon, or tonight, whatever. But that weather that we got this morning was pretty bad, man. It rained and rained and rained and rained. All right, second down to 13. Ball at the 29-yard line. And there's a handoff. And Corum gets tripped up. Could be 3rd and about 10. What's up, Paxton? Oh, yeah, because it's just the way YouTube does, because it's the way the YouTube adjusts it for the cell phones, Paxton. Supposed to be more mobile friendly. I couldn't get it to connect yesterday. I couldn't get it to connect yesterday with Streamlabs, but it connected today. All right, so 3rd and 12 coming up. 3rd and 12 from the 29-yard line is Stafford. Over the middle, caught. That's Higbee, but he's going to be short. Higbee's going to be short. Going to be 4th down. But the Panther owner, I think the Panthers owner is kind of cheap, Randall. I don't think this owner's like. I think he's kind of cheap. Time for a cerveza. Yeah, I couldn't drink that much last night because I had to bring Kevin back to his truck, so I couldn't go totally overboard last night because I had to be responsible. I quit drinking in the 3rd quarter. So 4th and 3, Stafford gonna be. He can run for the first down, but he's late and it's incomplete. Man, Stafford waited way too long. Then he had to throw the football, incomplete. I thought Stafford could have ran for the first down, but he waited way too long, and then when he decided to throw the football, it was a poor attempt. He waited too long to throw he waited too long to run, and he gave the defense time to get over there. Bad play by Stafford. How much money does Miami owe too? I think a shit ton. Yeah, I think coach is like, dude, what was that fourth down? I didn't know that was fourth down. Shit, I thought that was third down. Why didn't he go for a field goal? I thought that was third down. Shit. All right, I totally missed the fourth down. Hand off to Dowdle, and he's tackled for a loss. What the hell are the Rams doing? Why are you not going for points in the playoffs? You're up by 10 points. Why are you not going for points in the playoffs at the end of the half? That's just retarded, man. These coaches are freaking retarded with these analytics, man. As Bryce back to throw, gonna go down the field, and that's gotta be interference, huh? No, I guess not. Or yeah, there's a flag. There is a flag. There is a flag. I mean, you're on the road. You're on the road in the playoffs. Well, why are you not going for a field goal? You're on the freaking road. It's right before halftime. Take the points. Why are coaches so retarded, man? Oh, but the analytical chart says if I go for it and miss it, I still have a 54% chance of winning the game. If I make the field goal, I only have a 57% chance of winning. So I might as well just go for it. I mean, now, what if Carolina goes and scores a touchdown here? What if what's the analytics say about that? All right, first down for Carolina at the 47. And here's a pass. Got a guy open, caught 30, 25, 20. Down to the 15. That's Coker. First down, Panthers. Like I said, I mean, now you're giving the Panthers life. It's just stupid, man. All right, so first and 10 at the 16-yard line. I understand the analytics part, but here's a pass towards the end zone, incomplete. But you had a chance for points there, man. You know that's what happened with Dan Campbell when they played San Francisco in the NFC Championship game a few years ago. He wouldn't go for field goals, and they lost the game. You're on the road in the playoffs. You're on the road. Playoffs. Take the points. Especially when you're up by 10. All right, second and 10 here for Carolina. At the 16-yard line, Bryce Young. And those to Dowdle and wasn't even looking for the ball. Third down. Yeah, it's common sense to take the points, man. I mean, especially you're in the playoffs. Like I said, I'm a broken record, but you're on the playoffs. You're in the playoffs. You're on the road. You're up by 10. It's late in the first half. Why do you want to give Carolina any kind of momentum in the halftime? That just doesn't make any kind of sense, man. Now the Panthers will score points here. It's third and 10 for the 16-yard line. As Young looking to throw. Now he's going to run, get to the 10, down to the 5, and Bryce Young will score. Touchdown. Man, Bryce Young scores. Touchdown. Yeah, so what's the analytics say about that, McVay? So not only, so you could have been up, you could have gone to the break up 20-7. Now it's 17-14. Because you changed the momentum of the game by going for it on fourth down, not taking the points. Just so freaking dumb, man. These coaches are just fucking retarded with these analytics. Extra points up and good. It needs to be a tool. Analytics needs to be a tool in the game, yes. I'm not going to say the analytics have no part of the game. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it needs to be a tool in the game as well, with common sense. I mean, I get it I get it if the field goal's like 52 yards. All right, yeah, you might want to go for it on 4th and 2. Instead of trying a 52-yard field goal, okay, I understand that. I get that. I understand that. But anyway. Here we got a game now because McVay decided to not take the points, and who knows, man? Who knows what would happen? So here comes the kickoff. And there's the kickoff. And going to bounce, and at the I don't think it got to the landing zone. And there's a screw up. There's a screw up because the kickoff didn't get to the landing zone. Now they're going to get the ball to the 40-yard line. So talk about one screw up by one coach. Now you got a screw up by the kicker for the other football team because they didn't get the ball into the landing zone. Yep. It landed at about the 21-yard line. Yeah, it's one of our favorite landing zone flags. So now the Rams, now they get the ball at the 40-yard line, which is very good field position. So Stafford looking to throw. And guy open. That's at the 46. That's Adams. And they'll get a timeout. The Rams call their final timeout. Yep. Rams call their final timeout. That's what Kiffin does like to go for it a lot like that. Like I said, I like it as a tool, but if you're on the road in the playoffs late in the first half, if you're in a short field goal range like that, you should go for the points. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Panther 46. And Stafford looking to throw. And going to be incomplete. Overthrew Nakua. Going to be 2nd and 10. Like I said, Randall, I understand. I understand. Analytics needs to be a part of the game. A tool in the football game, but it can't be the end all. You got to go what the chart says. There's no common sense. It's everything what the chart says. 2nd and 10. That's what I don't like. Stafford back to throw. And ball gets tipped to me, incomplete. Gonna be 3rd and 10. Oh, I just got a first alert from Fox 8. Temperatures are falling dramatically, it says. Will he take the points this time? Paxton asked. If they get into a favorable, field goal, they should take points. Yeah, that ball got tipped. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Stafford going to go down the field. Got a guy open, Nakua, and dropped it. Oh, Nakua might have scored. He might have scored a touchdown, but he dropped the football. Doink. He might have scored. I think Nakua. I mean, I think it is a touchdown, Greg Olson. I think that is a touchdown if Nakua don't drop that pass. Now they got a punt. Punts away. And it's going to go out of bounds from the 11-yard line. But just mistakes, mistakes. Not trying for points earlier on the last drive, dropping a touchdown pass right there. That's points. That's points off the board. That's not there for the Rams. That should be there. That's 10 points that should be on the board for the Rams. That's 10 points that you have missed on the road halftime. Man, halftime. What the hell is going on out there? Yeah, I'm excited for next year, man. I think the Saints can draft well and get some guys healthy like Bailey and Kendry Miller and Devin Neal. I think the Saints could have a really they could might make the playoffs next year. So, but let me go fix this fence board before Rue goes and he'll be out in the neighborhood. Let me go fix this fence board. Time reports. All right. Right there. All right, pick this up. Bedtime. Everybody can hear you, you know. Everybody can hear you. You know, you're barking. I hear the kids, Daddy. I hear the kids, Daddy. No, I hear all them. You hear all them kids, don't you? So, yeah. I'm gonna use a glass. I use a glass. Yeah. Use a glass, huh? All right, we got some people on the vertical side. They're saying hi. Joe Burrow, Pop, Nurse Ratched. Nurse Ratched's in the house. Man, what was his name in the movie? Randall McMurphy. Yeah, so. Yeah, we got second half next. Yeah. They're gonna come up next here on Goose Sports. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to drink out of a glass. I wanted to drink out of a glass, you know, just something different. So. I don't know. You hear all them kids? That's what you hear. You hear all them kids playing. Cause they loud, huh? They loud, huh? No, I have one. I have a paddle. I have a paddle, Brian's glass. Where's it at? I have one. Yeah, I have one, but I gotta get the step stool to get it. I don't feel like getting it. But yeah, Portugal, man. Through. Jesus, get over here, boy. You almost knocked down this glass, boy. All right, I'm about to. That boy. Yeah, it was fast halftime break. That it was, man. That it was. Fast halftime break. I gotta go say hi to somebody. Ooh, hey. About to get to the third quarter here. Alrighty. Let's see here. I didn't put a poll up. I guess we can still put a poll up because this game is still close. Game is still close. All right. We still got it. We still can do it there. All right, here comes the kickoff time. 214 yards at 182. The two turnovers were big for Carolina. There's kickoff. And it'd be a touchback. So, Rams house. Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers now. All right, so it's 1st and 10. First and 10 here for the Rams get the ball first. All right, so 1st and 10 to 35. Stafford throws, and it's incomplete. Gets broken up, incomplete. Incomplete. All right, so 2nd and 10 here for LA at the 35-yard line. Stafford throws, and Adams going to be incomplete. Underthrown, 3rd down. Something happened in the NFL. I never thought we should have million. But with Tay not making the playoffs. Tay not making the playoffs. All right, so it's 3rd and 10 here for LA at their own 35-yard line. Is Stafford back to throw. And incomplete. 4th down. Oh yeah, that too. That too. That too. If the Jets didn't have an interception, which is how man. All right, so punt time. Punts away. And going back that's a fair catch at the 12-yard line. Hey, you can't run, dude. That's where the Panthers will have it. He almost dropped that one, man. He almost dropped that one. Almost dropped that one. So it's 1st down, Carolina. At the 13-yard line. Here's a play action. And Bryce going to run, get to the 20, up to he'll slide about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 1 coming up. So 2nd and 1 coming up here for Carolina at the 23-yard line. Their own 23. There's a handoff, and Hubbard gets a few yards. Hubbard gets a few yards. But it is a first down. Shit. I'm thinking it was like second and 1. It was 1st and 10, Carolina. You don't need the few yards. You only needed a few yards. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. There's Bryce looking to throw. And that pass was incomplete. 2nd and 10. And there's a reason why I didn't want Aaron Glenn as a head coach. I didn't want a defensive coach again. And I'm glad they didn't go to Aaron Glenn. I'm glad they went to Kellen Moore. So 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. They have at their own 27. It's Bryce pressured, now rolls and throws, and another incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 10. So it's 3rd and 10 coming up here for Carolina. At their own 20, at their own 28. As play clock's at 3. And they just get it snapped. Young going to go over the middle and it's going to be caught at 45. There's a first down. As McMillan holds on to it, first down. Man. So it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for Carolina. At the 44. As Hubbard gets up to the 48-yard line. You think I think the Bears should win tonight, huh? The Bears should win tonight. So it's 2nd and 5. So it's 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line. As Hubbard on the carry, he'll get nothing. He's getting nothing on that carry. So it's 3rd and 5 now. So it's 3rd and 5 here for Carolina. At their own 49-yard line. That's offsides, I think. Free play and going to be incomplete. I think they got a free play. I think they're going to have a free play. I think the Rams were offsides. Yep, they were offsides. So it's going to be 1st down, Carolina. Well, they don't have to worry about 4 downs. So Rams just went offsides. But if the Panthers pass up tying the football game, then their coach is just as bad as McVay. All right, so 1st and 10 to 46 of Los Angeles. There's a handoff, and Hubbard will get maybe 2 yards, maybe 3 yards. Going to be a 2nd down here for Carolina. With 10:45 to go here in this 3rd quarter. So 2nd and 6. Well, the temperature. We got a Fox 8 alert about the temperatures going to be dropping tonight. It has dropped since the sun has gone down. Yeah, it's just a dump off to Hubbard. He'll get to the 40, up to the 36. Maybe should be a 1st down. All depends on where they mark it. It's a 1st down. So 1st down, Carolina. 1st down, Carolina. So 1st and 10 at the Ram 35-yard line here for Carolina. And they'll run it with Hubbard, and he'll get up to the 33-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 coming out. Yes, that temperature is supposed to be it's supposed to be winter, like we get winter anyway. I know some parts of the country get a different kind of winter than we get, but yeah, it's supposed to. We're not supposed to be in shorts in January. Not supposed to be 80 degrees. 2nd and 8. Hubbard on the carry. He'll get 2 yards. But yeah, if we were down in Miami, yeah, it is warm down there. If we're down in Key West, Miami, yeah, it does. It is a little seasonably warm down there in wintertime. All right, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 to the 32-yard line. As Bryce looking to throw. And there's a catch made by, I think that's Trimble, but he's short. No. It's 4th down. What? It's 4th down here for Carolina. What are you ground at? So Ryan Fitzgerald on for a field goal to 46 yards. Yeah, 46 yards. You better attempt that at home. Field goal time to tie the game up. Snap, kick up, and it's good. Got it, man. Tie game. Tie game. Tie game. So 17-17 now. As we are tied up with 7:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They took the points. They took the points. Well, what are you growling at? Huh? Understand what you growling at. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there to get you. All right, we'll see what the Rams will do. There now game is tied. I know. I hear that dog too. I understand about analytics. I understand it needs to be a tool. In the game, it does. It needs to be a tool, but it can't just be everything. You can't just do whatever the analytical chart says and just disregard common sense. That's what bothers me with coaches is that sometimes they just disregard what common sense says. Like Dan Campbell with the Lions a few years ago against the Niners in the NFC Championship game. He just disregarded common sense and did exactly what the analytical chart said, and it cost him. So sometimes sometimes you just gotta use common sense and just say, okay, man, you know what? Maybe I should take the points here. It's a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I'm on the road. Maybe I should take the points. But I get it. Well, what if he goes for it and gets it? There's that bird again. They chirps around this time of night every night. Every day around this time of night, this dusk, this bird chirps every time. So obviously, it's the reason why the bird does that. Maybe it's looking for some action. Yeah, could be a male bird. Male birds. It's probably a male bird being loud and obnoxious. Like some of the drunk retards at the bar at night. There, kickoff. And this is going to be returned to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, up to the 30-yard line. That's where the Rams will have it. Kyle says, what's up? "14 net yards since 1:37 remaining in the second quarter." And they went for it on 4th and 3, didn't get it. Yeah, it changed the momentum in the game. All right, 1st and 10 for LA at their own 30-yard line. There's a handoff to Williams, who gets about 3 yards. Short gain. Going to be 2nd and 7 coming up. Oh boy. You know how good you have it? It was raining this morning and you were inside all dry. Some puppies don't have that luxury. He's like, what? 2nd and 7. Here's a play action by Stafford. Throws and it's too high to Nakua. 3rd and 7. The shotgun. Beating the shotgun in the red zone on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 4th and a half a yard. I think that aggravates a lot of people on this channel because we all gripe about it. About why don't you just do the quarterback sneak? Why don't you just go I formation on 3rd and 1 and get the first down and move the chains? Another common sense thing where it does like, well, why, man? I got a player down for Carolina. It's Rico playing running back O'Dowdle very sparingly. He carried the ball on the first play of the game, and then you didn't see him again until late in the first half. So, but yeah, he hasn't been the primary back today. It's been Hubbard, and so Dowdle must be dealing with that injury. So, but because the first play of the game he carried the football, and then you didn't see him again till late in the first half. So. Because we were like, it's like, what the hell's Dowdle? He carried the football, and now he's like not there. But yeah, he hasn't been the primary back today. And man, what's this? Oh, these are those factor meals. Yeah. Yeah, you ever seen those commercial for the factor? I guess you get this food delivered to you, and they make it look like very appetizing on the television. But I guarantee you, when you get it home and open the box up, it ain't gonna look like that. Yeah, so it ain't gonna look like that. Sometimes play calling isn't that different. I think sometimes these coaches get too. It used to piss me off with Sean Payton. Sean Payton would get cute on 3rd and 2, and wouldn't run the football up the middle. You know, sometimes he would throw the ball with Drew Brees and it being complete. You got a punt. You're like, man, what are you doing, man? You got freaking Pierre Thomas back there and Kamara. Run the football. You know, when Kamara was in his prime when Sean Payton was here, and sometimes it would bother me when Sean would do that shit. All right, 3rd and 7. Come back from a commercial break. 3rd and 7 for Los Angeles at their own 33. We got 6:39 to go in the third quarter. And Stafford back to throw. And going to be caught for us. Devontae Adams across the. He gets close. I think he gets past midfield. That's a first down. That Adams' first catch. First down, Rams. I think that's Devontae Adams' first catch. I don't recall Devontae making a catch tonight. Oh, they had a linebacker. They had a linebacker on Devontae, man. No wonder why. He has 2 catches. Stafford back to throw on the 48 and dumps it off, and it's going to be incomplete. And yeah, they had a linebacker on Devontae Adams. Now they had a linebacker on Nakua, but it worked out for him. I don't know if I want to keep putting a linebacker on Nakua and Devontae Adams. I don't know if that's it's gonna work out every time. What's up, Greg Rage and Cage? I found the one running back that Sean Payton used a lot with. Yeah, he didn't use Reggie when Reggie was here. All right, 1st and 10, Stafford over the middle to that's Williams, but he gets tackled. I mean, 3rd and 5. But yeah, Reggie was a good player for the Saints, man. The Saints wouldn't have had that '09 season without without Reggie. There's a lot of players that contributed to that Super Bowl, and Reggie was one of them. 3rd and 5. Reggie Bush, man, love me some Reggie. 3rd and 5. Stafford. There's a pass to Adams, caught, first down. Did he hold on to it? Wait, did he hold on to it though? Wait, but he got popped though. Now there's a flag down. That might be hit him too hard. I don't know what you want the defender to do there. Let him make the catch. I just don't understand now in the NFL what are you trying to do here? Because you're how do you play defense if you can't hit the receiver? Jesus Christ, man. Ronnie Lott did that all the time, man. And never got called for a personal foul. Him and Steve Atwater. John Lynch. Why is that a personal foul? Oh, because he's defenseless. You need to let him make the catch. I guess you're just supposed as a defense, you're supposed to let the receivers make the catch nowadays. I remember. I remember the days of Ronnie Lott and all that shit, man. And receivers didn't go over the middle because of that same reason. Because Ronnie Lott or Steve Atwater. Fuck, man, all those guys back in those days. John Lynch. All those players back in those days. All those hard hitting safeties would just destroy the receiver and say, "Don't go over the middle, man," because bad things are going to happen to you. Nowadays, you're supposed to let them catch the football. All right, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Here's a handoff to Williams, and he'll get about 4, maybe 5 yards. It's probably, going by what the rules are nowadays, it's probably the correct call. But if you want to go by the rule book about how you can't touch the receiver anymore because he's defenseless, he can't defend himself. Anyway, 2nd down and 6 here for Los Angeles at the 24-yard line. Play action by Stafford. They'll dump it. They tried to dump it off to the tight end, but it's incomplete. Yeah, they're divas now, man. Shit, man, Jerry Rice took those hits, man. Shit, Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice. Hell, even Randy Moss took those hits because Randy Moss played in the day where you can actually touch the receiver. Megatron. They played it in an era where anyway. 3rd and 6. Don't get me on that tangent. 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Stafford looking to throw down to the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage. 4th down. Try to get to Nakua. Incomplete. That's 4th down. Incomplete. Field goal time here for the Rams. Field goal time here for the Rams. So it's going to be a 42 yard field goal for the lead. Snap. Kick up, and it looks right down the middle, and it is. And the Rams now lead by 3, 20-17. What is happening? Ball don't lie. The ball don't lie, they say. The ball don't lie. Right back. You can stay right. I'm coming right back. You can stay right there. Call the game. Call it. No. Oh man, all right. You can stay right there. All right, we're back to action here. Back to action here. Yeah, they call it a personal foul. There's the kickoff. They call it a personal foul. They return to the 15 to the 20. Up to the 31 goes Leggett. First down, Carolina. Yeah, they call it a personal foul. I'm going to get me some sleeves on for the next game. Get some sleeves on for the next game. What's going on here? Did they have a penalty against the Rams? It'd be nice if they would have done something. What's this guy? Look at this dude's hair. Damn. God damn, look at his fucking hair. All right, there must have been a penalty call against Los Angeles, as the Panthers have it at the 46-yard line. As Bryce dumps it out to the left side, that's Dowdle. He'll get up to the 49 of L.A. So Rico Dowdle with the catch, first down or second down. Going up here for here it is after the play. Here we go. Oh, he was taunting. What the fuck was he doing? What the hell are these dumbasses doing, man? Don't they know you can't taunt? And you get in somebody's face and yell. I mean, this isn't the 70s and the 80s when they did that shit. Second and 4. Dowdle on the carry. He gets nothing. Yeah, there was a time in the NFL when you could, shit talk. There was a time when you could shit talk in the NFL, but nowadays in the no fun league, you can't do that. No, you can't shit talk no more. All right, 3rd and 4 here for Carolina. As Bryce Young can throw. And over the middle, going to be incomplete. It's 4th down. Trying to get to Leggett. McCreary in the coverage. 4th down. If I'm the UFL, I mean, I'm letting my players kind of, I mean, shit talk to an extent, man. You can't flex over somebody, but I mean, just talking to somebody shouldn't be a. All right, 4th and 4, and they're going to go for it on their 48-yard line. Panthers are going to go for it on the Ram 48. Young, pressured, now dances around and throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. So the Rams are going to get good field position. After Carolina goes for it and does not get it. Man. Mm. If this was like the 4th quarter, I could probably see about going for it, because it feels like the middle of the 4th quarter. All right, common sense and analytics say go for it right there. But you're in the 3rd quarter. Now you're going to give the Rams really good field position, and they could go down the field and make this a 10-point game. Anyway, now. But what do I know, man? I know not. I know absolutely nothing. But all I do know is I need another beer. I do know that. So this was the fourth quarter, and there's like 5 minutes to go in the game. Then yeah, I would say yeah, you got to go for it there, man. I gotta the last beer I have until the next game. I gotta have some beers for the next game. That was first down, Rams at the 40 at their own 48 now. There's a handoff to Corum. He'll get up to the 45-yard line of Carolina. Going to be second down at about 3 coming up. Actually, they call it second and 4 coming up. So, after the hit to the finger, Stafford has been 2 for his last 11 throwing the football. So, second and 4. That means he's going to complete 10 in a row. Play action by Stafford. And you're not going to get sacked. Back at the 45-yard line, sacked. Third down. Third and 12 coming up here for L.A. Man, I mean, geez, I mean, this really, really, really bad blocking. Really, 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 really horrible blocking there by Los Angeles. So third and 12 coming up. Third and 12 here for Stafford. Looking to throw. And going to be Guy. Oh, it's intercepted, picked off. Underthrown. He had Adams open, but he underthrew it, and it's picked off by Dante Jackson. Intercepted. He had Adams open, but he underthrew it. Ooh. Underthrew it. Underthrew the football. Man. What are you barking at? I'm about to put you inside because you're barking. You're barking at nothing. I like being out here with you, Daddy. Oh. Well, lay down and be good. Watch the game. All right, first and 10 for the Panthers at their own 38. Hand off to Hubbard, and Hubbard will get a yard at best. Going to be second down. Yeah, because the Rams are playing stupid, man. Because the Rams are playing stupid. Nakua dropped the touchdown pass. They should have kicked the field goal earlier. There's 10 points that they should have on the board. They don't. Second and 9 here for Carolina. But no ifs and buts, candy and nuts. Bryce throws and caught. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Out of bounds. Coker. First and goal, Carolina. Stop. Lay down. You're gonna knock down my beer in my glass because you're jumping around on the couch here. So first and goal, Carolina. It's probably going to end the third quarter because the clock was getting close to the end of the quarter. Yep, in the third quarter. And it's Panthers knocking on the door. Panthers knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Stafford was Herschel Walker's quarterback. Man. Boy, Rue. What are you doing, boy? You being good, boy. So, yeah. Man, it's the fourth quarter, man, and we'll see what happens here, man, because, man, shit. The Panthers can really take the lead here. They can take the lead coming up here. Take the lead. So we'll see what happens here, man. At least this game is good, man. Look like the Rams are going to blow them out early. It looked like this game was going to be a blowout early in the first quarter. Look, the Rams are going to blow them out, but Rams have really did just a lot of things to themselves, dropping a touchdown pass by Nakua. Like I said, then they had the field goal that they didn't go for late in the first half. There's 10 points that they could have had on the board. Like I said, man, if you're on the road, man, you gotta score, man. You gotta score the points when you can on the road. Bryce Young looking to throw, and the catch made, and it's the Coker gets hit out of bounds at the 6-yard line. I mean that was a helmet to helmet. That was helmet to helmet. You gotta call that. You gotta call that. Oh, they did call it. That was a. I mean, if you're gonna call the Panthers on it, you gotta call the Rams on it. The same thing. That was helmet to helmet contact. That's a personal foul. I mean, you got to call it both ways, and they did. I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. But I think if you're going to call it one way, you got to call it the other way when it happens to the other team. You can't just pick and choose what a personal foul is. So what are you crying about, McVay? It happened. The same scenario happened to you, and I'm sure you weren't crying in when it went your way. All right, first and goal at the 3-yard line. Yeah, I agree with it because if you're gonna call for the Rams, you got to call for the Panthers. First and goal as Hubbard on the carry, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown to Carolina. If you're gonna call it for one team, you got to call for the other, man. I think it's just pussy football nowadays. But if you're gonna call it for one team, and if it happens the other way, you got to call it then. A precedent has been set, so I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think that's both of them were just good football plays, but that's just me. I'm old school. But here comes the extra point. And it's good. 24-20 as Carolina is up. Man, upset. Yeah, upset. Could be upset special. Could be the upset special. Man. 24-20. Good game, though, man. Good game. Hopefully YouTube sends our video out. Yeah. So are we saying like you know how some SEC fans like to say SEC. Are we saying NFC South, NFC South? No. No. Although I do think that hit that the Rams just got caught on was unnecessary. And that was an unnecessary hit. It didn't need to happen. But you know when the Panthers hit the Rams receiver, what was he supposed to do? Let him make the catch? Let him make the catch and then hit him with a pillow? Is that what you're supposed to do nowadays? Rams should be in, well, because I mean, like I said, the Nakua dropped that touchdown pass right before halftime. They didn't go for the field goal before halftime. There's 10 points right there that they could have had if they execute. So that's why I say, man, when you're on the road in the playoffs, man, you got to take the points when you can. So anyway. Anyway. Yeah, make them a drink and a sandwich. You know, let them catch the football, and then make them a sandwich too. So, I grew up I grew up watching a different era of football. So, call me a boomer, whatever you want to call me. I just grew up watching a different era in football when Ronnie Lott used to tattoo people over the middle. And Steve Atwater and John Lynch, guys like that. And I know I'm missing guys from the '80s. Safeties that used to just tattoo people over the middle. There's a kickoff, and return to the 15, to the 20, to the 30, up to the 33-yard line. So the Rams will have it. 1st and 10. Panthers got to hold on to the Rams. Yeah, remember, we'll hit the quarterback was legal. But, Stafford hurt his hand a few possessions ago, and it's kind of affected his throwing motions. I don't know, like, how injured he is with that hand. But, no, it's playoff time, man. You got to nut up. All right, 1st and 10 for LA. At the 33-yard line. There's a handoff to the Nakua in the end around. And he'll get to he'll get about 5 yards in that play. So it'll be 2nd down here for LA. Ray Lewis was a linebacker, but linebackers hit back in those days too. So, Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary, Dick Butkus. 2nd and 5 here for the Rams at the 38. Their own 38. Stafford going to throw and caught. That's a first down. That's Adams to the 45. Down to the 40. That's a first down. Devontae Adams with the catch. First down, Los Angeles. Supposed to be the MVP. Yeah, I mean, this is playoff time, man. It's playoff time. Playoffs! As Jim Morris said once eloquently. Playoffs! What, playoffs? Playoffs. That was funny. Playoffs. All right, ball at the 39-yard line. Ball at the Panther 39-yard line. As they're gonna run it with Williams, and he'll get maybe a yard. Well, yeah, about a yard. Going to be a second down here for Los Angeles. So second down and about 9, maybe 8, depending on where they mark it. So it's going to be a second and 8, Stafford. And it's a catch made by Nakua. And he'll get up to the 30. Going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Yeah, the NFL had to protect themselves from lawsuits. And that's all it was about. Was they got tired of being sued, so they had to make, show that they're about player safety when they're not about player safety. 3rd and 1, Stafford throws towards the end zone, and it's intercepted again. No, it's dropped. As Nakua knocked it away. It would have got intercepted, but Nakua knocked it away. 4th and 1. Boy, that could have been a big play in this football game. As Nakua knocked it out of the defender's hand. Otherwise, that would have been an interception. First player to get it, somebody back in the 20s. All right, so 4th and 1, no, go for it. So I understand that you're down by 4. Ball at the 30-yard line. There's a handoff, and it's a first down. Yep, got it. Yeah, somebody in the 20s got CTE. Yeah, Goodell's not. They're not worried about player safety. Why do they let these teams play on Thursdays every week if they're worried about player safety? They're not worried about player safety. It's a charade. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff up to the 25, down to the 22. Goes Kyron Williams. Yeah, it's a charade. I mean, it's a proven fact medically and scientifically that your body doesn't heal that quickly from a Sunday to a Thursday game, and they still force these teams to play Thursday games because Amazon's giving them $1 billion. 2nd and 4, handoff. That's Williams, and fighting gets another first down. I mean, Amazon's giving them $1 billion. So, yeah. Of course they're going to play those games. Wait. It says 3rd and 1. They didn't give him the first down on that? Right, 3rd and 1. That's a bad spot. 3rd and 1. Quarterback keeper up the middle, first down. Imagine that. That play works. Imagine that. Stafford goes under center, takes the snap, gets the first down. That play still works. Wow, amazing. That play. I thought that play didn't work anymore. That's why teams didn't run it no more. That's why they're always in shotgun. Because the quarterback sneak don't work no more. All right, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Nakua on the end around gets up to the 13-yard line. The only gripe I have about the targeting call is that you don't get 2. They should let you. They should give you 2. If you get 1, you can stay in the game. But if you get 2 targeting calls, yeah, then you're out. If you're dumb enough to get 2 targeting calls, then maybe you should be thrown out the game. 2nd and 6, Stafford. Over the middle, caught by Williams, and he will score. Touchdown. As Kyron Williams scores for Los Angeles, and now they take the lead, 26-24. Man, what a game. I think it's an easy fix for the I think that would appease a lot of people if you gave, you give them a mulligan. Okay, you screw up, all right, stay in the game. But if you get 2, you're out. Maybe you're out. You're out then. So here comes the extra point. Here comes the extra point. And it's up. And good. And the Rams now lead by 3. 27-24. No, it's if it's that easy to fix, they won't do it, Paxton. They won't do it if it's that easy to fix. So, all right, we got still tons of time in this football game. 8:47. What's up? Why are you? No. I told you. You're out there in the grass and you're eating whatever out in that grass, and you want to come and like lick me and put your tongue in my mouth. No. I don't need a ton of a dog. Yeah, I know. I don't need it. Man. All right. Oh, man. All right, let's see what the Panthers can do on offense. As they're down by 3 now. All right. Well, I got to do something quick. Yeah, easy fix, man. Easy fix, as they say. Yeah. All righty, man. We got fourth quarter. It's a 3-point game. 27-24. Rams are up. Oh, man. All right, we got the wild card game tomorrow. We got San Francisco against Philadelphia. I think Frisco has too many injuries. I think the injuries are gonna come back and bite them in the ass in the playoff game tomorrow. I ball the 35 for Carolina. Yeah, so we got that's a late whistle. You got Sabardo's pizza. You got pizza. You getting pizza again? Damn, man. You got pizza again. So a false start against the offense. You're getting pizza again. Man. Your boy's here, Trevin. He's sleeping now. Waiting for you know who to come home. Once you know who comes home, he ain't gonna care about me anymore. Ball back at the 30, 1st and 15. Pizza. As Young throws and as a Coker with a catch, but man, he's gonna get like 4 yards. Gonna be a 2nd down and 11. I need to get a shirt. I know. Yeah, right there. Look, it drop it. Goose Sports merch. There's like there's the link right above you. Nightbot says Goose Sports merchandise right there. Yeah, look at that. I need it. It just dropped it. It knew what you wanted. 2nd and 11. Here's a dump off to Coker. What are they doing? And he's gonna lose yards. Why aren't they throwing the ball down the field anymore? It's 3rd down. Why are they not throwing the ball down the field? Why aren't they throwing the ball down the field no more? 3rd and 13. Is that legit? Yeah, it's legit. It is. The link should work. Yeah, the link should work. I think it should work. If it doesn't, I'll have to fix it. But the link should work. 3rd and 13. As Young throws down the field this time to Coker, incomplete. But there was really good coverage though. 4th down. Yeah, not a good possession by the Panthers. Not a good possession by the Panthers there. At all. I mean, the pass was going out of bounds anyway, so it would. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered if you'd have caught it because he'd have been out of bounds. So punt time here for the Panthers. And punts away. You know, there's a fair catch at the 19. That's where the Rams will have it. With 7:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Woo-wee. You think he could have caught that and got him stayed in bounds? Panthers are going to need to play some defense. Defense here. We got 7:14 to go here in this 4th quarter. 27-24 Rams are up over Carolina. There's one guy wearing that Guardian cap. I keep asking, like, does those Guardian caps really help? All right, ball at the 19-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. Gets up to that's Corum. Gets to the 24-yard line. That's one thing the Rams are doing a little bit better than the Panthers is running the football. It's one thing that Los Angeles is doing a little bit better is they're running the football better. So 2nd down and 6 for the Rams. And Stafford back to throw. And caught by Nakua at the 38. It's a 1st down. 1st down, Los Angeles. 1st down, Rams. There's Nakua with tough catch in traffic. Oh, he got hit. Isn't that a foul? He got hit, right? Isn't that a personal foul because he got hit? No? Okay. We got a Panther player that's shaken up. Number 8. That's Horn, isn't it? It was 1st and 10 for LA. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 39-yard line. Hand off to that's Corum. We'll get to the 46-yard line. There's a flag down. There's a flag down on the play. There's a holding call against the offense. So holding call against the offense, going to push him back 10 yards. Well, the weather's different here tonight, Trevor, than as opposed to last night. Last night we were wearing shorts, and for the night game, I'm probably gonna have to get some sleeves on. So 1st and 20 at the 29-yard line. Stafford gonna throw and gonna be broken up, incomplete. Man, that was a dangerous throw to Adams. 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20. Second down and 20. Ball at the 29-yard line. Is Stafford looking to throw. And dumps it out to Corum and gets up to the 32-yard line. Be 3rd down coming up. Oh, it was 33 degrees in Chicago tonight. Stop. She's eating. She's got like a lizard. Leave her alone. Don't go out there. Go out there and leave her alone. No. Leave her alone. She's got like a lizard or a gecko she's eating. You're not going to go bother her. 3rd and 17 here for the Rams. Oh, boy, you almost got out of me. Hey, stop. 3rd and 17 as Stafford throws over the middle, caught, and gets up to the 42 before down. Stop. You want to go out there so bad, don't you? Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Why are you scared? Go get her. I guess go get her. Go find what she's doing. 4th down. Man. Yeah, Marie got like a lizard or something, and she's meowing, and Bruce's like, what? What do you got? All right, so punt time. So Panthers are going to get the ball back. Punts away. And it's blocked. The punt is blocked. The punt is blocked. And the Panthers are going to take over in good field position. Holy shnikes. The punt got blocked. They brought pressure and they got it. So the Panthers are going to have really good field position. Man. So they had the ball around the 30-yard line. As Simmons is the one with the block. And the Panthers are going to have it around the 30-yard line. Around the 30-yard line here. All right, man. All right. Man. So ball at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Carolina. 4:12 to go in the game. There's a slant caught by McMillan. Gets down to the 14. 1st down. First down, Panthers. Yeah, Rams making crucial mistakes. They've made a lot of mistakes in this game so far. Not going for the field goal in the first half, dropping the Nakua, dropping the touchdown. Now the block, giving up the block punt. Yeah, the Rams have made a lot of mistakes in this football game that you can't make on the road in the playoffs. Like 1st and 10 at the 14. And Hubbard on the carry gets down to the 10, still going. Down to the 7-yard line. Be a second down coming up. Going to be second down. Second and 3. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. It's a ball at the 7-yard line. There's a Bryce going to throw. And that ball got deflected and incomplete. Man, it's a landman with the got a hand on it. Gonna be 3rd and 3. Landman. It's Billy Bob Thornton's character, right? In the movie Landman. All right, 3rd and 3 here for the Panthers. 2:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Rams up by 3, 27-24. So the ball's at the 7-yard line. There's snake bite. What's up, snake bite? 3rd and 3. As Bryce throws towards the end zone. Touchdown! As Coker able to hold on to it. Touchdown, Carolina. Holy cow. Man, as Coker held on to a touchdown, Carolina, with 2:39 to go in the football game. Hey, what a throw by Bryce Young, and what a catch by Coker. Touchdown. Oh, look, here comes the extra point. Here comes making a 4-point game. And it is good. Yeah, too much. Yeah, well, you got to score there, man. But I understand there's time left, but you got to score there. If you're Carolina, you got to score there. Man, that was really nice pass by Bryce. So, but you got to score there, man. You got to score a touchdown. Man. But yeah, you had to score there. Can Stafford get it done? We'll see, man. All right, so we'll see. So 2:39 to go. Rams have 3 timeouts. There's 2:39. It's like a shit ton of time. Kickoff, return to the 15, to the 20, up to the 28-yard line. That's first down, LA. Yeah, a lot of people thought this game was going to be a blowout. It looked like it might be a blowout early in the game. It did look like the Rams were going to blow them out. But Rams have made some mistakes. You had the block punt. They didn't go for the field goal late in the first half. A dropped touchdown by Nakua. So I mean, Rams have they missed some points on the board. Our 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line is Stafford. Nakua is open, catch made. Wow, he was wide open. Gets about seven or 8 yards. Going to be second down. But I don't know why. That was very soft coverage. Second and 3, Stafford. Another guy wide open is Adams, and that's to about the 46, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. So yeah, they're already going soft coverage, Paxton. They're already going soft coverage. Yeah, right here. Here comes the soft coverage, man. Yeah, the soft coverage is coming. Here comes the prevent defense and all that shit. You're right. Oh, here comes the prevent defense. You know. Yeah, I missed the play. God damn it! That was too quick of a freaking timeout, man. Damn. That's what second down and 4 here for the Rams. We got a minute and 40 left. They have it the count the 48. Stafford throws another catch on the middle, first down up to the 30-yard line. Goes to Nakua. Why are they in so soft coverage, man? Why are they so in soft coverage, man? Why are they in soft coverage? Why are they such in soft coverage here? This is I ball at the 30-yard line. Stafford throws. Joyce dropped, but he was open. He was open. But he was open. The Panthers are just in this freaking prevent defense. I mean it. Whatever. All right, ball at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. I mean, there's a minute left. Why? There's no reason to be in prevent. As Stafford throws, catch made. It's Adams up to the 18-yard line. No, it's not. That's not Adams. It's Mumfield. That's his first catch, like his first catch ever. 1st and 10 though, Rams. At the 19-yard line, Stafford looking to throw, does towards the end zone and caught. Touchdown. As Parkinson scores, touchdown, LA. And the Panthers were in such freaking soft defense to start the drive that they deserved this. They started this drive in soft defense, such soft coverage. They deserve this. They deserve it. Why were they in such soft coverage to start the drive off? I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. Extra points up and good. And the Rams now lead 34-31. Yeah, the defense was just awful on that last drive. I mean, they didn't bring any kind of pressure on Stafford. It was a soft coverage for the most part on majority of the plays. It's like they were in prevent. There was 2 minutes to go in the freaking game. Just bad defense. Bad defense. What is a prevent defense? Prevent defense. What does it do to you? I understand running prevent in certain situations, but there was like over 2 minutes to go in the goddamn game. So there's 38 seconds to go in the game. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming when before the 2-minute warning, when they were playing this soft ass coverage. There's a kickoff. Returns to the 15, to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30, close to the 30-yard line. All right. We got 32 ticks on the clock. As next game starts at what, 7? It's 8 Eastern, I think. All right, ball at the 28-yard line. I'm about to do a quick turnaround. The next stream is Bryce Young looking to throw. And you got to do something. Throws, and going to be incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. But you can see the Rams, they're not in prevent right now. Rams brought pressure on that play. They're not in prevent. So, they're doing what Carolina should have done. 2nd and 10. As back to throw, Young pressured again, rolls left. And throws incomplete. 3rd and 10. So, see what happens when you don't play prevent defense. When you bring pressure on the quarterback, Maybe Carolina should have done that against Stafford on the last possession. So 3rd and 10 with 17 ticks on the clock. So ball the 20. Look, they got 5 guys on the defensive line. 3rd and 10, back to throw. And that's another incomplete pass. It's 4th down. Yep. Prevent defense fails another football team. Again, prevent defense fails another team of a victory. Because, and you can see the Rams weren't sitting back on this drive. We got a timeout, LA. I'm pissed about. You gotta be pissed at your coaching staff, man. The coaches are the ones that decided that they weren't gonna pressure Stafford on that last drive when it was well over 2 minutes ago. There was well over 2 minutes ago in the game when they started that drive, and then they go in this freaking prevent defense, man. Prevent defense. Well, it's 4th and 10 here for Carolina as they're down there on the last down. What's up? It's Bryce back to throw. And going to be caught. Oh, no, he dropped it. Game is going to be over. The game is going to be over. The Rams are going to move on to the next round. Just dropped, man. So the catch would have given them a first down, but they still would have been, they still need a shit ton of yards, but. So the Rams are going to move on to the next round of the playoffs. And the game is over officially. So the Rams come back and win 34-31 over the Carolina Panthers. So I got a quick turnaround. I got to get the next stream. I gotta get that X stream all set up. They're ready to go. So